Good morning, YouTube. This is an update on a video that To the Stars Academy released back in October, where it showed a military aircraft, a naval F-18, interacting with an unknown vehicle out in the Pacific back in 2004. The unknown vehicle looked like a big, huge flying Tic Tac, and the Tic Tac was the size of an aircraft, of like a Harrier. And we saw about 30 or 40 seconds of gun camera footage of this unknown aircraft flying around. Well, about a week ago, a report was released by the military that detailed the incident. And in that report, the incident apparently was much more interesting than we were led to believe. Specifically, there was more than one flying Tic Tac. Okay, and they were registering on the task force radar for almost a week. Okay, and what's interesting about the radar that the task force uses is it's on the cruisers, on the Aegis class cruisers, it uses a phased array radar. So like with a regular radar, it just pans around like a big circle. So you don't see like this dot all the time. It's when it updates every time the thing goes around, so it'll get like beep, 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 right? But with a phased array, okay, they see the whole path. There's no, phasing in and out. So according to this radar track from this Aegis cruiser, this thing, these flying Tic Tacs were dropping out of the sky. Okay, I guess their radar umbrella tops off at 60,000 feet. So this flying Tic Tac would just show up at the very top of its radar arc and come flying straight down towards the ocean at what they call ballistic missile speed. So we're talking a couple hundred, about like 2,000 to 3,000 miles per hour, and then it would stop immediately above the water and start to hover. Okay, now those were the radar tracks. Okay, and then you have the radar tracks of an E-2 early warning aircraft. And there's also more footage out there from the aircraft, much more. There's one got it on a FLIR, using a FLIR. But here's what's really interesting. There's also information from a submarine. Each task force has one or two attack submarines protecting it from underwater assault. So the conclusion of the report was this, is those flying Tic Tacs were docking with something that was underground. Not underground, but underwater. Something that no one saw. But the submarine, using its sonar, it detected this thing. Okay? And that's all I know. That's all anybody knows, the public knows, is that these things were docking with something under the water, and that's it. It doesn't say how they knew that, or where it went, or what its behavior was. Okay? So this makes things a lot more interesting. And then here's the other thing. The report that they just issued last week, it's not the full report. It's the sanitized version of the report. So one can only wonder what's in that non-sanitary report. But anyway, there you go. I thought you'd like to know that. And maybe I'll get back to annoying you with my political beliefs next week. Anyway, enjoy your day.